Okay, hello, ladies and gents. Let's talk real quick. I guess we'll put this under the category of notes from the journey. So I keep trying to let you know, like, the energy shifts I feel, and for a while there, it was like uh, the energy would shift down Friday, Saturday, go back up on Sunday. Remember that? That's changed a bit because this past Sunday, like, the energy was really, really good. Personally, collectively, it's heavy, but it wasn't hitting me and knocking me over like it had been for the first part of the year. Okay, so now, how can I explain this? Okay, well, first of all, I've always been like, my energy's been the best late night. 11 or 12-ish, 12 being midnight through about 5 a.m. is when my energy's the best, which, like I always say, that's why I do my sessions overnight. And that is still true. However, what's been happening the last week or so is like, I'm almost not worth a damn during the day. I may be awake, but like I'm lethargic, kind of, like not focused. I don't know. I'm just letting you know in case you're feeling the same way. Like, that is what I'm feeling, so you're not crazy. But also, everything this year feels different. When I was getting hit Thursday, Friday, and Saturday for like a month or two, that was something I'd never felt before, or at least not on that level. This is something I've never felt before. Everything this year is like different. We're in different energy altogether. Which, by the way, is why it's taken even longer to get reports. Please keep in mind, guys, I work alone. I don't have an assistant. I don't have an editor for the videos or, somebody to answer emails. This is all me with about 200 of you guys. I'm doing the best that I can. I don't want to have to hire somebody and then have to pay them and charge you guys more. So you're just going to have to bear with me. I'm never not doing reports. I'm never not doing reports. Anyway, so with that makes them even slower because generally I try to do reports between coaching calls during the day. But if I can't focus during the day, I don't really want to be editing your videos. I try, and when I feel I'm not focused, I have to walk away from it. But anyway, if you're feeling like during daylight hours for whatever reason, you're not as sharp, you're not as with it, you're not as focused, like, that is something happening. I don't know what it's about. I do feel like it's temporary. It's like there's an email going out talking about how we are in the dark side of the moon, like we're heading to the new moon in a couple days. So I do feel like it's something to do with that. So I think it's temporary, but I wanted you to know in case you were feeling it. Another thing that's happening is the clearing of things we thought we healed. I talked to a few of you about this, so bear with me if you've already heard this, excuse me. So there's a lot of things that we have worked through or quote-unquote gotten over, certain traumas or whatever, in connections and family, friends, relationships, whatever. But we haven't let that energy be released yet. That's coming up a lot. Excuse me, because for me, I've done a lot of work on having grown up in a narcissistic family and all the things that happen with that. I've done a lot of healing on that, and I'm healed literally to the point where, like, I can see why they did it. I know what they went through that made them do that. I can see how it had to happen and shift my path. Like, I'm not angry, and I see all the facets of it, right? But I haven't really let myself release it energetically, be that cry it out or throw things or whatever. So I find that kind of stuff coming up, and it'll feel kind of strange because, say for example, you're somebody who releases energy by crying, and then you start crying about something you have healed a long time ago, and then like, why am I crying over this? It's just your body expelling the residual energy of that. Let it out, and then you'll be done with it. A lot of that's coming up. Other thing going on right now, there's like this pattern that's coming in. You've probably already seen it, but if you haven't, it's gonna keep getting louder as we continue on our ascension path, as we continue down this path of like the split that's happening, right? The split between the old world and the new world, the split between the higher vibration and the lower vibration. Now I know there's a lot of information out there about the split and what's going on, most of which ends up terrifying people that like you're going to be divided from your loved ones or whatever, but that's not necessarily true. Temporarily, yes. If you've got loved ones that aren't on the healing journey, haven't begun that yet, yeah, it feels like you're in two different worlds, because you are you're on kind of two different dimensions. But that's temporary. It's not like this is the last chance. Nobody will ever transcend after this. We're just the first wave, okay? Let me think how to say this. I don't exactly know how it's going to play out for the waves after us. I just know that, everybody who's not on this journey yet isn't just being left behind. But right now, as we're going through this kind of divide, this split, it's shining a light on our connections, our relationships, shining a light on how we are not aligned right now. I mean, that's not forever. It just kind of reframes. It's a period of like reorganizing our relationships, right? Restructuring our boundaries, separating ourselves from like dynamics that aren't healthy for us right now. It's kind of forcing us to clean up our relationships. That makes sense. And a lot of people are going through that right now, and I'm no exception. I'm sorting through my life, sorting through my things, It feels like everyone is in their own kind of version of this. That those relationships in life, whether that's like your parents or your children or your partners or your friends, whatever, the key relationships in your life, things are being highlighted where it's misaligned, right? There's like an issue you haven't addressed. There's an old issue that's coming up now. Basically, whatever that is, whatever is happening, it's getting too loud to ignore, and that's intentional. We're being forced to look at things the way they are versus the way we wanted to see them, so that we can make better choices, so that we can make the changes. We can bring things into alignment, or so that we can end things if that's what we need to do, so that we can set boundaries in place that we should have years ago. This is going to look very different, it's very personal, so it's not the same for everyone, depending on the relationship, depending on the dynamic, the history, etc., etc. But it can feel pretty intense. It's a lot. We tend to not really look at those connections. We're close to someone or we're not, you know what I mean? And this is forcing us to look like, is this in alignment? This energy is coming in and it's kind of flushing out and pushing to the surface all the old stuff that's kind of hindering you from being in the flow. Really what all of this is doing is it's like forcing each one of us deeper into our accountability and our self-reflection, self-responsibility, being responsible for my own, making choices and being responsible for them, holding myself accountable. Like at this point, it's like people can't mistreat you and manipulate you unless you're letting them. Do you know what I mean? That doesn't take accountability from other people. I'm not saying that, but you have to take some accountability for yourself. And this is pushing us to do that. It's really pushing us to unpack our stuff, do our shadow work, get down to the truth, the nitty-gritty of like our own patterns, our own behaviors. Like how am I culpable in this? What did I do? How did I behave? How did I lean on this? How did I hide behind that? Where did I not hold myself accountable? Where did I not hold other people accountable? This is probably the strongest wave of self-accounting we've ever had. And again, it's all coming at the time it's supposed to. It's coming now that we just closed all that energy waves we were in the beginning of the year that closed out with the pink moon, and now it leads to this. And this can feel heavy because it's literally going to make us part ways with people, but it is in your best interest. And again, it doesn't mean it's forever. If those people haven't begun their healing journey, it doesn't mean they never will. They're just not part of this first wave. This is really hard work. Bringing things into alignment. The work of the ascension. The ascension doesn't just happen to you. You do the work to align yourself with the outcome. That's why you'll see the people who haven't started the work, they're not going through the ascension right now. And that's why. It's work. It's a lot of work. But it wouldn't be happening to you if it wasn't meant to. So as the veil is lifting, you may suddenly see people in your life in a whole new light and see that you're energetically incompatible for now, and that can lead to the natural end of relationships, which, again, while painful, is necessary. Like, you can't have these things holding you down when you're trying to raise up to the next level. So just know the goal is not to force outcomes, but to be the adult in the room. So it means having the difficult conversations that you've been avoiding and deciding what you will no longer tolerate to maintain your own vibration. Again, it's not punishment. It's an opportunity for alignment, helping you move from chaos to peace to your next level. And it's helping you to define your core values and your truth.